What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 11, and this symbol. What does this symbol mean? So obviously, spoiler warning for The Walking Dead Season 9 as a whole, but definitely Season 9, Episode 11. If you're worried about spoilers, just stop watching. We're going to talk about what this symbol potentially means, and the more I look at it, I see it as a stick figure that's missing the head. We'll talk about that theory in just a second. But let's see what Angela Kang said per comicbook.com and Entertainment Weekly. The Walking Dead showrunner Angela Kang says answers surrounding a mysterious symbol glimpsed during The Walking Dead episode 9/11 are soon to come. What I will say about is we will learn who is attached to that sign at some point soon, Kang told Entertainment Weekly. Though tight-lipped, Kang added answers will come sooner rather than later. But I won't say exactly when. It does play into the season story is what I'll say. So we'll find out this season, thankfully. Unlike the PPP card, we just don't know. Now, this symbol is going to be connected with a group, potentially. Allegedly, maybe a new group. I think it has to do with the Highwaymen. We'll talk about that in a second. But the more that I look at it, it looks like a stick figure that's missing a head. Boop, right there. I think it's that. That's a theory that's going around. But is it an alpha symbol? We'll talk about why it's not in a second, but everybody thinks it's connected with alpha. It's a Greek symbol for alpha, which it's not. But the fact that we saw it connected with the kingdom and Ezekiel has me wondering if it's going to be Ezekiel's foreshadowing of the Pike death that so many people think Ezekiel will get. I don't think it will because that's too obvious. Is it going to be Ezekiel, Rosita, Tammy Rose, this, that, Luke, a bunch of people there, some people that have already been killed off so they can't be a Pike victim, Cal? I have my predictions for that. But Ezekiel makes sense for sure. But per Kari Payton, who plays Ezekiel, who was on the Walker Stalker cruise, he wants to stay on the show, so he doesn't want to leave, but the writers may think otherwise. Now, a lot of people think it's alpha. Is it a border? Is it a line that doesn't come there? Maybe, because there were a lot of walkers in that movie theater. Almost too many, right? Who's connected with the walkers more than any other group? The Whispers. So did the Whispers put those walkers in there for a trap or a containment area or a holding area? Maybe. And we'll talk more about that in a second. But the symbol wasn't on the movie theater building. It was on the back of a road sign. So is that another clue? And remember, the only group that knows about the Whispers and Alpha are Hilltop, Daryl, Tara, and this group right now. No one from Alexandria. No one from the kingdom. So that's pretty interesting. Maybe that is the borderline. Maybe that's a sign that the kingdom will be under attack, will fall, and it could be connected with the Fair and the Whispers. And maybe that's connected with the symbol or not. But the symbol is clearly connected to the kingdom and Ezekiel right now because no other group has seen this symbol that we know of. We haven't seen this symbol yet. We talked about it before from the promo photos that were going around, but now we saw episode 9/11 had the symbol in it. We'll see if it comes up again, which I believe we will. Now, let's look at the Greek alphabet. None of those symbols are on here. Alpha is the first one, and that is not that symbol. You can see the A, but there is an A. There is no line above the V like that. It doesn't look like any of these symbols. Maybe lambda, but the lambda doesn't have a line going across it on the top either. So if you look at the symbols here, I'm not seeing it from alpha to omega. And I know a lot of people told me that it's the alpha symbol, the Greek symbol for it, but that just looks to be wrong. Now, the new symbol could be connected with this new person right here. Is it Oscar? Is it Ozzy? Is it Oswald? Is it Cowboy Troy? I don't know what your name is, but he's glaring at Jerry. And that ain't going to be good. We're not going to want anything to happen to Jer Bear. That ain't going to work. So this guy needs to go, whatever your name is. If you're connected with the Highwaymen and the symbol, maybe it's a highway with a support, and that's a highway support beam or something. Maybe it's a Highwayman symbol. And that's my best guess because new symbol, new group, new person here. Now let's talk about this. I don't know how to say this word. Is it Quincunux? And after doing a simple Google search, the Quincunux symbol is what that symbol is. And it is said that Quincunux is a geometric pattern that has 5 points or figures set in a cross such that 4 of them form a rectangle or a square and the 5th one is placed in its center. It's an old alchemy symbol as it is found in the atomic structures of metals. Since ancient times, the Quincunux pattern has been considered a geometric symbol of a sanctified universe and an ordered world. It can be found all around us, from the way trees are planted in an orchid to the arrangement of domes atop a church. Quincunux denotes that the whole is more than the total of all its parts. It also signifies the ability of an individual to ascend from the 4 physical elements to the exalted and enlightened 5th one. The 5 points in the pattern symbolize the 5 human senses, and their encircled arrangement represents the higher energy encircling and protecting us. The 5-fold symbol lends itself to several powerful meanings over different cultures and is generally associated with integration, expansion, and a journey into higher understanding. So 5 points, 5 communities. Well, the sanctuary is gone, but you see 5 communities there. Alexandria, Hilltop, Kingdom, Oceanside, and Sanctuary. Now, I don't know where Oceanside is. The sanctuary has fallen, but you have Hilltop, Alexandria, and the Kingdom. But there's 5 communities there, and the Quincunux symbol has 5 points, 5 things of reference. Clearly, 5 communities, 5 points. I mean, is it a coincidence? I don't know. But it is the multi-community charter of rights and freedoms that Michonne made. Ezekiel has that in his hand now at the community of the kingdom. Is that a coincidence? The symbol connected with that, 5 communities, 5 points, 5 parts. Ba, 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 ba. Is that it? I don't know. But that seems too likely, right? Or somewhat likely, or what. But I don't know what to make of it, but they lingered on the symbol for a reason. It was a couple seconds. They were like, look at this symbol, remember it. You're going to see it again. There's some reference to it. We're going to find out sooner than later. We have episode 912 through 916. I think we'll find out, maybe connected with the Highwaymen, maybe the Scars in episode 914, which is the title of the episode, Scars, maybe the flashback. Maybe that symbol is connected with Daryl and Michonne, and we just don't know it yet. And I personally think it's connecting with that. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. And in the promo photos, you can see Carol looking at the symbol right there. It's upside down. Like her world is about to be turned upside down. And the kingdom is going to be turned upside down. Did you catch the little reference with Carol's point to Ezekiel? Like, I have to go talk to Jesus about the hilltop and having the kingdom potentially there, because something may happen there or the kingdom's falling apart. And she doesn't know that Jesus is killed off. She left before that happened. So her world and our survivor's world is going to get turned upside down. Also, the symbol isn't on the theater, it's on the back of a road sign. But did you see the wording on the side of the Royal Theater marker there? You can see some wording on the side, like the showing what is being played. Some of the letters are missing. It happens really fast, so you may have missed it. But someone caught the filming of this in Hogansville, Georgia, over the filming season, the Silent Army. So that's interesting that the Silent Army is going to be connected with the Whisperers potentially. Is that a foreshadowing that the theater, the walkers in the theater, were the border and the territory of the Whisperers? So the Silent Army, shh, silent, quiet. Is it that? I don't know, because we don't know yet. We have to wait and see, but it connects a little bit, right? So maybe that symbol is just a border or a representation of the Whisperer border. That would make sense as well. But again, it's not the alpha symbol from Greek lettering. Now the fair is coming this season, and they had many references to it. In the first half, the second half, here, there, the fair is a big point of interest. So we're going to probably get it in episode 15 to 16, or maybe 14, 15 to 16, while they're building up for it. How will the Whisperers crash the party? And I guess the communities won't know about the Whisperers just yet, because the Whisperers are only connected with Hilltop, not the Kingdom, and not Alexandria. Well, not yet at least. So I want to know what happens there for sure. Also, Henry gave up some information to Lydia about the kingdom. Is that all they needed? Is Lydia going to tell that information to Alpha to win her over again? And I know Henry is getting a lot of hate because he's doing some bad decisions. And that's just the character story arc, which sucks. But his decisions are going to get people killed. And when he makes it to the Whisperer camp, I want to look closely to see if they have that symbol on trees or anything there too. Because the symbol could be connected with the Whisperers, we just haven't seen it yet. Now that Lydia is back with the Whisperers, I want to see where the story progresses. There's been a lot of reports about Lydia and Henry and Alpha going to the fair, and I just don't know if the symbol would be connected with the Whisperers, because we already have a connection with that. Now, the symbol could be connected with a group, potentially the Highwaymen. We talk about that in many other videos. It's a group that I believe the guy that's staring at Jerry is a part of, and we'll see if it makes sense. But the symbol could be a highway with a support beam, or it's the Quincunux, or it's something else. But if you look at the Greek alphabet, it's not an alpha symbol, so it doesn't connect there. But what if it's just a stick figure that's missing the head? It could be that. There could be alternate meanings. Is it the new A symbol? Is it one and done? Will we not see this again after this season, of course, because we'll see it again, Angela Kang said. So let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. What do you think it means? Do you agree with what I said or not? Like, share, subscribe, hit that subscribe button and become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, and as always, tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.